Are you okay?
Scary Movie 3 is when the series took a massive U-turn. The Wayans brothers stepped away and didn't have a single thing to do with the film whatsoever. In fact, the only two people who return are Cindy and Brenda from both of the previous films. This film and the following film were written by Pat Proft and also written and directed by David Zucker. These two people are very significant in the genre of parody movies because they were there early on with perhaps my favourite comedy of all time, Airplane. They also made the Naked Gun movies and the Kentucky Fried movie, which are both also really funny. It's weird that two of the people who essentially created the parody movie returned to the genre to see it die. That isn't me saying Scary Movie 3 is a terrible film. I'm just saying that after this, film parodies just got worse and worse. Scary Movie 3 has a lot of changes to it. One being that instead of being an incredibly rude and crude R-rated movie, or 18 as it is here in the UK, it is now PG-13 or 15 in the UK, which actually makes no sense because it's really not that bad at all. The film is a parody of multiple movies, mainly being The Ring, Signs, The Matrix and 8 Mile. As you can see, only one of those films is actually a horror movie, and in the end, the film ends up being much more of a sci-fi thriller parody than an actual horror parody. The plot is extremely unfocused and ends up feeling like 3 different films somehow mixing together at random points. Because of this, the film is not very good. In fact, I would go as far as to say that this film is really bad, but it is funny. My biggest problem with the film isn't its crappy plot and how incoherent the film is, it's that the jokes are really hit or miss. There are some jokes in there that are laugh out loud, but then there are others that are really stupid and just pointless slapstick jokes. There are many cameos in the film from famous actors and actresses, the best being Leslie Nielsen, who plays the bumbling, stupid president of the USA. I'm a massive fan of Leslie Nielsen, and to see him in this film was just great. He's used really well and does his usual serious but hilarious shtick.
These men died for their country. Send flowers to their bitches and hoes.
Another good cameo is in the opening scene of the movie where we see Jenny McCarthy and Pamela Anderson playing the 2 teenagers from the opening of The Ring. The only reason that this is funny is because they're making fun of the fact that teenagers are played by people that are much older than them. Although this joke has been done much better in films such as Not Another Teen Movie or even the original Scary Movie, but at least we can all agree that it's still done better than an epic movie. However, we do get other cameos that are wasted, such as the late great George Carlin. Charlie Sheen is also really wasted in more ways than one.
Winning.
And I've seen him do good comedies before. I mean, I love the 2 Hot Shots movies. 2.5 Men, not so much. The best aspects of the film are when they are literally just poking fun at the different films they're spoofing. Not when people are getting hit by cars, not when Leslie Nielsen is punching people in the face, although that was quite funny, but when they're literally making fun of something from the films that they are parodying, whether they take something from the original film and turn it into a joke, or really just make fun of massive flaws from the original movie. Such as when they make fun of the scene in Signs where the aliens can't get through the pantry door. Scary Movie 3 is technically a terrible movie, but similar to the first film, if you're willing to shut down your mind and just enjoy the film, you'll probably find it hilarious. For this reason, I give Scary Movie 3 a C+.